Uke and Tubesox, just chatting away on what were we saying? Hey, hey, hey. Two hep cats with nothing to say. It's a groovy good time, so listen away. What were we saying?
What were we saying was filmed in front of a live.
So yeah, I mean, you got to mix in the other hand every once in a while. Completely different experience. Just saying, brushing your teeth will never be the same once you switch sides.
Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh.
Tonight, Big Uke chimes in on the movie for a few dollars more.
Tubesox has a fresh top 10.
We have the second installment of Would Anyone Miss It?
And of course, there's 3 things that kick rocks.
Let's get to it. Let's get at it. We're coming at you from the 4th floor of Blunderworks Studios in, where are we, Uke?
Flooded downtown.
Flooded downtown. Oh my goodness. We're living in Manila, for corn's sake.
Oh, goodness. It's damp out there, folks.
she's humid and moist.
I hope you got your duck shoes on.
Oh my goodness.
What's the word I'm thinking of?
It's biblical rains in this part of the world. It's
I
unprecedented.
think there was actually less rain in the Bible. I saw a guy building 2 arcs.
2 arcs.
It's crazy. It's just, I mean, you know what? I'm just going to start right there. That's dumb this week.
That is dumb. I mean, but
I'm skipping ahead, but I'm saying it. I'm saying it now. We're getting it out of the way.
Well, let's
It's
get back
dumb.
to that, because how was your week?
Well, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, you went to a big social event that I missed out on.
Yeah, not a wedding. A social.
A shindig, a soiree.
Well, soiree sounds a little too. A hullabaloo sounds like an accurate.
This is the first one I've missed, and I felt a little bad that I was missing it because I wanted to be part of it. But I was away enjoying some lake time, so that was all very pleasant.
Up at the lake house.
Yeah, at the big triple WS compound up at the lake.
It was a good event. You know, different than the previous ones, in good ways and bad ways.
We can discuss that. After the cameras quit rolling.
Curfew was early, and Fergie
Fergie
knows that. We've told him, but it was a good. It's probably a good thing it was early. Saved me from indulging in another half dozen social sparklers.
The next day, it's never a bad thing when you realize you were told to leave earlier than you thought you wanted to leave.
Yeah, because then
you're like,
right.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's fine.
Because by the time I was asleep, we hadn't even left last year.
Right.
I'm like, that's a problem. So in hindsight, yeah, sure, they did it fine when you have been there for 6 hours. But anyways, it was good. Your weekend was good.
It was nice.
Up at the compound.
Did some angling. Caught some fish.
Ooh,
So that was nice. That was fun.
what kind of fish?
The big walleye.
Oh, good one.
And actually, speaking of the eye part of walleye, one of our crew pulled the walleye out of the lake, and the hook was through the eye.
Oh no,
So there had to be some optical veterinary surgery going on at the time, which
that's never good.
I did not take part in. He swam away afterwards like a champ, though. Probably going, what the fuck just happened?
And why can't I see you on
Right?
the right side?
Wakes up Sunday morning. Oh my God! Quit sneaking up on me, Charles. You know that's my bad side.
Imagine being a blind fish, but only half blind. That would be tough.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. So
I think he was where he would get a patch, like a piece of kelp wrapped around his head.
Like the guy that I see at my bar with the eye
Oh my
patch.
God! There's a guy at your bar with an eye patch.
Yes.
Why am I just finding out about this?
Oh, he's a regular. He's a regular, at least once or twice a week. Sits in the corner all by himself, has an eye patch and glasses over top, and they're like these big, thick black frames, not unlike the Tubesox glasses.
Lovely frame.
And over top of an eye patch, and he comes in, has some wings, has 2 pints, and off he goes. Always sits by himself in the same corner. You know where we sat when we had one of those early meetings under that TV?
Yes.
That's his corner.
Oh.
Sits there by himself. He's in and out in 40 minutes.
Has his wings, his pints?
2 pints, 1 order of wings, gone.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I appreciate his lifestyle. And the eye patch makes him so mysterious.
Right? Like a Bond villain.
Mm-hmm.
No, Mr. Bond, I want you to die.
So, you got anything dumb this week?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Huh,
The
weird.
rain.
Huh.
Fuck it. I hate it.
Oh my
Bad.
goodness.
It's a lot.
It's too much.
It's way too much.
As I said, it's like we're living in Manila or
I've just
Tampa Bay
I never seen
without the benefits of living in Tampa Bay.
right. Like
It's just the wet part of Tampa Bay.
this is it's actually mind blowing because I've never experienced this before. Like I was looking at some numbers, and the most
First of all, not a weather podcast. Just
not a weather
But
podcast,
we're gonna
and I'm not a
discuss some weather.
doctor. I was looking at some numbers.
but he plays one in another podcast.
That's true. Weather doctor.
Oddly enough, it's a Spanish podcast.
See.
Los Weather Doctor.
Oh yeah, catch it YouTube 6:30 p.m. Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. After the Luchador match.
Actually, during. That's the crazy part. It's at the same time. It's very
Go
loud.
head to head. Very
very
bold.
loud.
Bold move.
It was the same building too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, I was looking at some numbers, and over the last 11 years, the most rain that's fallen in 1 month is about half of what has come down this month so far.
That's
Like the highest rain month was 11 years ago of the last 11 years.
this is why
and it was less than
we're
half of what this is.
that's why we're feeling a little damp. This is why the studio's a little musty.
Like it's just crazy. The last 2 months,
Good for the moss though.
great for the moth, and the mosquitoes are loving this.
The lawn's never been greener.
Yeah, but it's also hating it because I can't cut it, and it's 3
Right.
feet thick.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh my goodness. So
You got anything dumb from
Well, you know what?
from the bar?
You know what? It's not from the bar this week.
Oh, it's from a bathroom.
It's just I was driving through the Foundry District, and
The Foundry does.
in my peripheral vision, I see a bicycle.
Like a pedal?
Yeah, a pedal bike on the sidewalk, and I look, and it's a 10-speed bike, which is kind of odd to see, like with the curled handlebars and what. You don't see a lot of those anymore.
No.
They're usually the straight up, mountain bikes or
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, but the gentleman riding it, what caught my eye was that the only thing he was wearing was a helmet and a striped Speedo.
Oh, I was going to say he was naked.
And he was probably about 60 years old, which is a cute age for that. And what really caught me was the guy was like woolly like a Wookiee. like I could see the hair on his shoulders, like the sunlight was catching it and it was creating this glow. So he was like this angelic
Wookie.
cycle Wookiee in a Speedo.
Like a Speedo Wookie.
It was very bizarre. And I looked and I'm stunned that there wasn't any collisions or traffic
staring at
thing
him.
because everyone was just, oh my, what the heck is this?
An angelic cycle Speedo Wookie.
Yeah. And so that was,
I was not expecting any of
that
those
was
words.
one of the dumbest things I've seen in a long time. I mean, good on him. I mean, he had the confidence of a much better looking, fitter, less hairy man on a better mode of transportation with more clothes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was really something to see. This was just at the beginning of the week there. I didn't just doing some work errands, and I happened to be in the Foundry District, and there it
And
was.
that's also a wild place to see that.
I mean, there's not a lot going on there.
Like if that was in sunny downtown, it wouldn't really necessarily catch me off guard.
Midtown, wouldn't have thought twice about it.
Foundry District?
Down by the docks, wouldn't have batted an eye. But Foundry District,
That's
I didn't expect
odd.
to see that.
I can't imagine he was riding to work.
Oh gosh, no. Or if he was, if that's his uniform, I don't want to go where he's working.
Oh my gosh. He would have belonged at that party on Saturday.
It was
He
really,
would have fit right in.
it was one of the most interesting things that I've seen in public in a long time. So I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
It was
I
peculiar.
wish he would have gotten a photo, not gonna lie.
Well, I was steering a vehicle,
Yeah,
and
I
the
get
traffic
it.
in Foundry District is pretty menacing as it is. So
Thick.
I couldn't.
Thick like his back hair.
I had to stay focused. So let's get right to the
Oh.
let's get right to the show here. We got a lot to talk about because you got that movie
An angelic Wookie.
Wookiee on a 10-speed. So let's. Why don't you read a liner, then we can get into the first segment.
I will do that once I find it.
I hope it's been provided by Edgar, who puts all these together.
He did provide it.
Excellent.
I messed up the order because I like screwing with Edgar.
Yeah, things get a little exciting, especially when you're talking about.
I feel as though that your angelic Speedo Wookie would
Angelic
enjoy
Speedo
this.
Wookie.
Would enjoy this establishment. Cliff Bannerman's All Night Wicker Emporium. Just feels like he would be there most nights.
It's funny that they're sponsoring this episode after last week with the letter that mentioned them and questioned their viability. Anyways,
their existence. Who that was? What was that guy's name?
It wasn't Mike the Plug.
It was a stupid name, like
a lot of them are stupid names. But please keep writing in. You guys are great.
Kenny G or something. He definitely named himself that.
Yeah, T-Bone or something. Anyway,
It is very T-Bone-esque.
Something like that. Is it T-Dog?
T-Dog! Yes,
T-Dog.
it was T-Dog. There we go.
Here you go, T-Dog. Listen up. You might figure out where the place
Suck
is.
it. Cliff Bannerman's All-Night Wicker Emporium. We're open. Don't ask why. It's 2:37 a.m. Bad decisions are circling. We've got chairs that creak with authority, baskets that feel personal, and patio sets that suggest everything is under control. Why Wicker? You're here, aren't you? Other stores close. We don't. Other people hesitate. We complete the set. Come in, touch something woven. Leave with a story you can't quite define. Cliff Bannerman's All-Night Wicker Emporium. If you found it, it's already too late.
Already too late. He landed his car at his own damn foot.
That takes more skill than a man would think.
Okay, so that brings us into our next segment. Or our first segment, really.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
We've got a top 10 list
A triple T.
that I have right here.
I just realized that's a triple T. Tubesox top 10.
I've known all along.
What?
Oh, I'm a huge fan of alliteration, among other things.
Like weather.
Weather, William Shatner, alliteration.
Star Trek. But only.
Only the show, specifically. That got a lot of... They got some comments. That
one got some action.
I got some action.
I liked the first comment there that I saw.
People are just a little perplexed, thinking that if you like a Star Trek, that you just love the whole world. No.
Well,
I like one.
You like that. I don't like Star Trek. I like the show Star Trek.
It was an open and closed, and it ended in 1968, I think. It's funny because that show, it did in the opening, it did say our 5-year mission, but the show only lasted 3 years.
Oh, so they're fucking liars.
Well, they were just very optimistic. It's interesting, though, that it didn't even last 5 years, and now it's lasted 70.
Yeah, now it's all the things.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, my top 10 list, it's always a thing, as you know, coming up with something topical. You want to keep it kind of in what's going on.
I do.
And we were talking, Large Ukrainian and myself, we were talking earlier this week about how good the numbers are, especially on the listening side of things, and the worldwide reach we're getting. And
actually, I loved that graph you sent me of the percentages.
Oh, no one in Oceania?
He offended Australians in like episode 2.
And Oceania, we got no listeners anymore.
And there is 0% of our listenership has come from Oceania. So I don't know what we got to do to get down there.
I was a little surprised at the bump that Ho Chi Minh City had. I don't know what we're doing, but we're appealing to those cats.
But
anyways, and I got to thinking, what's the appeal? What's the appeal that of the show? So my subject, again, I always have to do this so you guys know it's real.
These aren't fake.
Is the top 10 things no other podcast can offer.
Oh, fun.
I also know you need to hear that. So, number 10. More confidence than research.
Accurate. We are the most confident, least researched show. I am confident about that.
Number 9. Premium quality conversations provided with discount store accuracy.
Again, accurate.
Number 8. The assumption that your podcast search entirely ended here.
Well,
Why would you look further?
Why would you keep going? We have it.
I'm looking for a podcast. Found it. I'm good. Locked in.
Found it.
Number 7. King's Evil losing out to Potter's Rot in a top 10 list.
That is, I would bet dollars to donuts. No
one else can offer that.
Not a single other podcast has ever mentioned those two in the same sentence.
Let alone duking it out head to head.
Like maybe one of them. I'm sure that's been mentioned somewhere, but not both. Not together. Not fighting.
Number 6. A commitment to excellence that has never been independently verified.
Yeah, that's true. We have not.
I mean,
And why would we? We're so confident.
We could, but why? Number 5, a level of organization completely at odds with the content. We are very organized.
Very. For what
For
what we provide, it's
there's
far too much
spreadsheets, there's
organization.
graphs there. We share a lot of. We all know what's going on.
There is spreadsheets and graphs, and we do not provide spreadsheet and graph type content because we are not a sports show.
We are not. Number 4, a working knowledge of obsolete slang.
Accurate.
This is very important stuff. Mm-hmm. Number 3, a production company with a name far grander than its payroll.
Again,
Well, shout out to Soggy Mop Productions there.
Soggy Mop, man.
They do the Lord's work. They do yeoman's work, putting the show on.
Great
They're bankrolling the whole deal.
company.
Oh my goodness. Number 2, the finest Thursday evening entertainment available within these specific browser tabs. Yes.
Oh, that might be my favorite one so far.
I mean, depending what browsers you have open, but what tabs you have
very
open.
tab dependent, but between these tabs,
On a Thursday night.
on Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time.
All right. Time to take this thing home. The number one thing that no other podcast can offer, the privilege of listening to the last great podcast of the modern era.
Oh snap!
Who else can bring that? Only the last great podcast of the modern era.
Whoop! Triple WS, Big Uke and
Good
Tubesox.
luck finding that in Manila.
Boom. But you should start listening, Oceana.
Yeah, please, Oceana, start tuning in. I'm kind of sorry I besmirched you in your accents.
I don't hate your accents. I quite love them. Does that not counter it?
Right? Should be somewhere in the middle. We should have at least 2% of our listeners from Oceania.
Well, I mean, I would.
I mean, that does include New Zealand, right? In Oceania.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and a bunch of islands.
Like, is New Guinea in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Or unless that might. No, I think that would still.
Well,
That's like on the
that's a
edge
little
of
too
both.
high. Okay.
I don't know where the cutoff between Oceania
Yeah.
and Asia is.
Stay tuned. Coming up later this season, we've got a full geography episode.
And we're doing a show from there.
Right. We'll bring out a big globe, and we'll just spend the entire hour pointing out.
Like, hey, look at that! Look at that place.
Right, and just lining them all together, and seeing if we find a pattern with our listenership.
We're going to tie string to
A
pins
string to
on
pin,
a
and then
map.
it's like, wait a minute, why is it making a middle finger?
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Could you imagine? Like in Europe, there's someone who's listening in different cities, drawing a
They just want to map it out.
phallic symbol, just so hoping that we trace it one day.
Wow,
Man, that would be incredible.
that would be incredible.
It'd be like people at your bar doing things just to get you going.
It would be.
The math would start to check out, I would think.
Okay, well, let's move on to our next segment. This is only the second time we've had this. I think that it went over well. We enjoyed doing it.
Whammy. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I just figured that out.
Actually, it's
too.
funny because that is the abbreviation we have in our, speaking of spreadsheets, on our content spreadsheet, that is the abbreviation for
Whammy.
the segment. Yeah.
And then you're thinking of Anchorman and how
Yes,
much you
and how
hate
I hated the
it,
whammy.
and you hate the whammy guy. And now
But you got to keep things nice and tight
we got to
in the spreadsheet world, so you can't put out the whole. Anyways,
yeah, because spreadsheets aren't almost infinite.
yeah, but you want it to fit on the screen though.
You can't zoom out or anything. Whammy,
Anyways, would anyone miss it?
whammy.
You guys probably recall this. Maybe you do. We've only done one.
Whammy.
Do you want to explain the segment there, Uke? Or
Yeah, I can. So basically, the whole, the principle
I
of.
think I may have had the explanation here, but I don't.
I got it.
There you go. I mean,
Well, and if I don't, I'm going to
could,
make it up.
but I've killed a lot of brain cells, and my retention of thing is it's very.
Well,
I've been.
I
doing-
haven't killed nearly as many. So,
It's like compound interest, but it's on. But that's what happens to the brain.
you know what? I think there was a letter a couple weeks ago about how we don't stay on topic very often. And this is one of those moments. So whoever you were, probably Shirley from Nantucket or something, she was weird. Was it Shirley? No, there was someone last week. It was Nancy?
Was it Fancy Nancy?
Fancy
What
Nancy?
the hell
Yeah,
kind
she
of name
was
is Fancy Nancy?
she was kind of a bitch.
I'm gonna call myself Fancy Tubesox. And then I'm like a man about town. I wear a monocle.
I was just going to say, you got to wear a monocle now.
Oh my god, I own a yacht.
A yacht. Anyways,
All right, so this segment, would anyone miss it? Or as Big Uke likes to call it, whammy.
whammy. The general idea behind this is we each bring a topic to the table. an
An
item,
item.
and ask ourselves the question, and then converse after said question: would anyone miss it? Is it an item that the general population would go into mass panic if it was gone, or would it be one of those things where, you know what, meh?
5 years later, someone goes,
Hey, do you remember?
those things aren't here anymore.
It's like, oh yeah,
Like podcasts.
yeah. That's why we're the last great podcast of the current generation, or
The modern era.
modern era. God, not the current generation. Modern era.
The modern era. That's way more vague.
Way more vague, and that's
'Cause where does
just
that
the
end?
line we like to ride. Vagueness.
That compiled with our confidence is what gets us through these.
Yeah. You want to kick off our whammy?
I would. I'd just like to drink this little bit of beer here and start freshie.
Oh, okay. I see you. Hey, Edgar, can you grab that?
Don't want to start a segment.
Well,
Thirsty.
a segment like this with empty bottles, that's just blasphemous. Those guys in the back room really do a great job.
They do a great job behind that curtain. So you want me to start off with my item?
Yeah, give me your item.
If restroom hand dryers disappeared tomorrow, how much would anyone miss them? I have many notes.
You have notes.
First, let's. What would the argument be to keep them?
Well, I think, are you saying like in all versions of hand
All
dryers?
versions.
Does that
And-
include towels? Like paper towel?
No, this is all
Just
mechanical.
like mechanical air
Air driven.
Whether it's the stupid one with the silver knob or
Or
like
the-
the Dyson insides or the
Would
ones in the
anyone miss
fountain.
them? Assuming that would just leave paper towel dispensers or a pile of paper towel on the counter.
I would, my for initial instinct absolutely would be no.
I mean, the arguments to keep them would be cleanliness for like your janitorial staff,
Sure.
the consumables for perhaps you've
Yes.
got a larger venue that has many.
Yep.
You know, you don't have to refill them. You don't have to buy all this.
Yep.
But that's very specific to the people that operate the venues.
Yes. So like I'm sure business owners would be like, yeah, no, we want them because the cost in electrical power to power them versus the cost in papers and janitorial to restock and stuff.
I've got way more points on the
Them being gone and no one cares.
arguments for gone by Tuesday.
Gone by Tuesday.
It says right there in my notes.
It does. I confirmed it.
Like freaking out of here. Do you have some ideas?
Well, I just think that.
Like I don't want to just walk all over you here, but I've got some notes.
Oh, I mean, when it comes to specific ideas of like get them gone, well, they're loud and annoying, and also like I can just think of I've been to plenty of places where there haven't been any, and I haven't been like, oh my god, I really want a hand dryer.
Has anyone ever walked into a washroom and gone, oh good, they have a hand dryer?
Nope, not even
Nope.
one. Maybe like the first time they came out with those Dyson ones where like you'd see your skin move when I was a kid. I'm like, ooh, cool. And that was about it.
Does anyone walk into a facility where they have a stack of paper towels and the hand dryer and they go, oh, I'll use the hand dryer?
Never
No.
once. If paper's an option,
Who's choosing the hand dryer?
I'm using paper.
Exactly.
Hand dryers, they suck.
Who decided that mostly dry was an acceptable
Oh, that's a
level
great
of
point.
Like no one sticks around till the end. You can't. You
there
got
for
a
like
guy.
4 minutes.
You got three guys standing behind you, and you're just like, I guess it's good
And then you
enough.
go like this,
And then
and you wipe it on your pants
You wipe on your
anyways.
pants anyways. Exactly.
Like even if there was no paper, I'd be okay with it. I just wipe it off.
Has
Air
anyone
dry.
walked into a restroom thinking, I hope they have a hand dryer or no paper towel available? No, but you have walked in going,
I sure hope there's paper.
oh, they don't even have a paper option when there's people at the hand dryer that is doing a lot of heavy lifting as far as volume of sound goes. But the ratio of that to actual productivity,
Oh yeah, the noise is not.
the noise
is
to dry
not-
ratio is not,
The noise is not equal to the output.
no,
Not even close.
not at all.
Like that's a diesel truck starting up in winter, and Ford Focus trying to pull the trailer.
The confidence of industrial equipment without the product to back it up.
It's like our show.
Yes.
We are the hand dryers of podcasts.
Yes. But please
Vocal and confident, but no
like,
content.
comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't believe there would be protests in the streets to bring them back if they were gone by Tuesday.
Yeah, outside of the companies that make them, who is their biggest supporters?
right?
Not
But
not people that use them.
I almost guarantee the companies that make them don't only make those. If that's your only thing, yeah, you're going to be riding in the streets.
Sure.
But I almost guarantee if you're making those, you're making other stuff that can more than supply you with work.
Here's an interesting angle.
Dyson
though.
specifically. I think
What-
their vacuums,
What if they also made paper towel? Then they've got it like from both sides.
like you'd probably get more dry if Dyson put a vacuum in the wall.
Push your hand.
Push
up
your hand
it.
against it and it just sucks the water
Like, has
off.
anyone ever have you guys at home play along in the comments? Has anyone ever completely dried their hands with a hand dryer?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't think it's. I think it's yet to happen in modern
In
society.
the history of hand dryers, no one's.
I don't know when
waited-
they came to be. They probably sometime in the 1950s they started popping along.
No one's waited the 14 minutes for your hands to get completely dry because you're missing out on stuff.
No, and the volume again. The volume to efficiency is just.
Well, and like what you're usually at some sort of venue, be it a
You want to get
a
back
bar
to you want to get back to what
or
you're
a
doing.
sporting event or what you're gonna be. Your friends are sitting at the bar, your beer's getting warm. Oh, where's Tubesox? Oh, he's hand drying. It'll be another 14 minutes.
You know where they never had them? School. You know why? They had towel because they wanted you to dry your hands and get the frick back to class.
Yeah, we went to school in different eras.
Oh.
We had hand dryers.
Oh, we never had hand dryers in school.
Well, that's because they probably hadn't been invented yet.
We also had to dip our pens. So,
If your pen broke, you went outside, plucked another feather.
yes. Yeah, we had to find a bird, yank the quill off it. It was a hell of a process.
Oh. Yeah, no, we definitely had hand dryers.
Oh, we never had hand dryers in my school.
Yeah, we definitely.
I assumed it was because they wanted you to get back to class because they realized they're very inefficient. And you could be gone for 45 minutes out of class just trying to dry your damn hands.
Yeah, it's. I think that one.
I think those are
There's
gone.
more people would agree that those wouldn't be missed.
I think those are gone. Please,
Get rid of
let
them.
us know.
Oh, get rid of them.
Well, I mean, we don't have the power, but let us know and we'll lobby.
We'll start the petitions.
Jeez,
Removing hand dryers
gone by Tuesday.
gone by Tuesday.
So what do you got?
So mine is not quite as straightforward as yours, and I guess maybe it is. Corn chips.
Like Fritos?
And that's my thought. Like that specific, not like corn based like a Dorito. I'm simply thinking of like the weird little curl on it, corn chips.
I don't think I would miss them because I don't think I've had a Frito
See, and that's
in 19 years.
sure. There's that,
That said, there is one casserole recipe
And
that's
that-
made in the Tubesox house that it does take
crumbled
Fritos
on top.
crumbled on top.
and that was my only sticking point of like, well, there's people that I know bake with them, like on a casserole, or
But that's
use
the
them as
only-
a dipper because they are a hefty chip.
I've never just
I just don't know.
eaten them when I was 8 years old. Hey, corn, hey, Fritos, hey, and you'd eat them like chips. I can't. I've never. I don't think as a grown adult actually think I need a snack. Oh, good. They have Fritos. They're like the hand dryers of
The hand
of
dryers of chips, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, good. They've got Fritos. I'll get a bag of Fritos.
in my limited research, the
That said,
corn chips
they're
specifically
pretty fun.
came to be in the late 20s as a
Like the 1920s.
yes, as a nutritional add-on because times were tough, but they still had corn,
Yes.
so they would grind it up and whatever, and they developed this chip. I imagine they weren't using it for the same things then as we use now.
and it was probably a different tasting chip.
Probably, with less additives and stuff. But it
Yes.
was one of those things that like it got you through. But I think there's better casserole toppers, there's better dippers, and if you went to the grocery
Give me
store,
a pita chip any day for a hefty, hearty dipping
like a
chip.
pita, that's a great, or a little baguette,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
right?
So I don't think I don't think I
If
would
you went
admit-
to the grocery store and you were walking down the chip aisle and there was no corn chips, would you be like,
you would not even
I
notice.
gotta go to a different grocery store and see if they have.
You would not unless you were making a specific casserole recipe.
But even then, you'd probably choose an alternative.
There's alternatives.
You wouldn't go to another grocery store to make sure you found corn chips. You'd be like, you know what? These will work too. These are a similar type of chip.
Yeah, you basically need something thick to crumble up and put as a
I just
topping.
need a crumbly top.
Something that holds its crunch.
I use a Cheeto as a
I would not notice corn chips being gone except for one specific recipe. Because no
And
one
even
just
then,
buys a bag of Fritos. You ever see someone eating just a bag of Fritos?
No,
On
they're
their own.
always used as a vessel of other flavors,
Yeah.
which I think lends you to the fact that they're not useful. If you cannot stand alone if there was 3 bowls of snacks in front of you and one of them was a bowl of Fritos, I guarantee that's the last one people start eating,
That's the bowl that is the last to empty.
right? And it probably doesn't.
That's you know what? I hadn't even thought of corn chips, but yeah. But as a kid, I loved corn chips as a kid.
And don't get me wrong, I don't hate corn chips.
No, I have no dislike for them.
If there was a bowl of corn chips here, I'd probably have a couple.
Sure, but it's not something I ever think of buying.
But I'm never like, oh no, I need to have corn chips for even in a recipe.
Putting together the grocery list. What are we out of, honey? Oh, we're out of corn chips. Oh, Fritos.
Yeah.
No, we're out of carrots. We're out of potatoes. We're out of. we need some chips. Pick up some chips.
Grab some chips.
We're having
have people over, grab some chips. What are you
some
grabbing?
chips.
Not that.
So Fritos. Why the fuck would you buy Fritos? What is wrong with you? That's what you would say. I told you to get chips, and you brought home some Fritos.
You brought home Fritos and pretzels. What's wrong with you?
What are you, a moron? Fritos and pork rinds.
Oh, see, but I miss pork rinds.
Yeah.
And that said, now I wouldn't. But I don't think
No,
in the grand scale of things,
Fritos are buried in the world of
if
chips.
Tuesday hand dryers and corn chips were gone, I don't believe Friday afternoon there's a protest in front of City Hall.
The economy would still function. Society would still function.
And especially, I know that company that makes corn chips, they make a hell of a lot of other things.
Yes, and a lot of other corn-based chips.
And that's what I'm not saying corn-based chips are the problem.
Like Doritos would be,
Doritos, they're a great
and tortilla
alternative.
chips, great.
But those seem like, and I guess tortilla chips are
Fritos to me are in a class with hickory sticks.
Oh, but I think specifically in this nation, people would miss hickory sticks.
All right,
You don't? Oh, I'd love a good hickory stick every now and then.
all right.
Seems like a good road trip snack.
But yeah, no, you're.
But corn chips. If they're
That's
gone,
a good item.
I don't think we're protesting.
I think both of our items this week, no one would miss them. Please
Let us know if you
let
would
us
miss them.
know. Give us a.
And if you
drop
have
us
an
a line.
item that you think would be missed or not, put it in the comments.
Or if you'd like us to poll the people, say, hey,
would you miss it?
come on, Andrea in Calgary. I know you're keen on this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Drop us
Deezer.
a line saying, hey,
Hey, would you miss it?
give a shout out to whatever.
Calgary Stampeders. Would anyone miss them? I don't think so.
They're the Fritos of the
They're the
CFL.
Fritos of the CFL.
All right,
Not a sports show.
not a sports show. And in fact, we're so not a sports show that we're moving on so quickly
To a movie.
to a movie. So
I did.
I assigned this man a movie for this week. And
Fistful of dollars.
no. No, God damn it, you watched the wrong movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost did.
Really?
I almost did.
Oh.
I knew there was dollar in the title, and I couldn't quite remember.
And there
so
was-
I searched up dollar, and those two came up, and I clicked the first one, and then I'm like, you know what? Before I dive into this, I'm gonna go rewatch the episode. So I spent 45 minutes rewatching the entire episode just to hear.
You know, because we're so organized, you could have just gone to the.
I know,
And
but
I mean, I appreciate they
I also wanted to listen to the episode.
right. Well, no, I
again.
appreciate that.
It was a good episode. You should listen to it.
But just so you guys know, we do index all the episodes, so you can just when you go into the more in the description on YouTube, you can just click the segment and it'll just
Yeah, and not gonna lie, I did click the segment on YouTube, and it went to Howard's movie. And
just letting these people know because not everyone knows
that's
you
true.
can do that.
We're very efficient here.
That's again part of our my top 10 list of the work that goes on behind the scenes. That it's like the juice ain't worth the squeeze, but here we are
Squeeze
doing
ain't
it.
worth the juice.
Anyways, so
Yeah,
yes,
so I did watch a few
Okay,
dollars.
I've got some notes about that, so let me just get them on tap here. I think I only have one page of notes.
I have two.
Okay, no, I only got. I put it on one tidy little card right there for you all to see. Okay, so what's your initial impression? So, had you watched a spaghetti western like per
I
se?
have.
Like sat down and actually watched.
I have viewed those types of movies before.
Okay, with the dubbed dialogue and
Yeah, and like honestly, the dubbing is only on the close-up scenes.
it's not distracting.
It's really not unless
Because
you're
the
like
main-
looking for it.
The main characters aren't dubbed.
No, they're not. And yeah, honestly, like, I got subtitles on anyways. Like if I'm gonna be distracted by something, it's not the dubbed over English.
So I did say I want to put this out there. Before, right after I signed this movie, I did say I love the opening scene with Lee Van Cleef and that guy on the train.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that scene?
My first note: First scene was pretty good.
I can't help but hear you say you want to go to Tucumcari. This train doesn't stop at Tucumcari.
And he's just got the Bible up.
It'll stop at Tucumcari.
It'll stop. And then he stops it, and then he just gets his horse out of the train, which I wasn't expecting that. I don't know, for whatever reason.
That was a great exchange with this, when the guy said, "Oh, if you wanted to get off here, you could have just said something and we would have stopped." I did get off.
Yes. The rail line would have loved to accommodate a passenger.
Yes.
I did get off. And then the whole the laughing with the guy who he thought he was worth more, so he added the 0.
Yes. Okay, so in all these spaghetti westerns, there's so much laughing, like with the bad guys. Like they also love watching guys get beat up.
Yeah, I got notes about that.
Okay.
And the laughing, you're right. Of course, every time you see his wanted poster, it's just like that laughter, like when he opens a trunk, and like there's just that.
El Indio.
It was overall. Like, did you enjoy it? It was a good film. I enjoyed it. I was in it the whole time.
It's fun to watch. Yeah. There's very little dialogue.
Yeah. I was definitely like in it the whole time.
Okay, good.
And I know like we definitely do this segment differently. Like you really dissect things. And I think when I do it, I just like take notes as I'm watching of like things that come to my head. So I don't have like the whole dissection of
that's fine.
Of plot.
Again, everyone watches movies differently, which is
so like my comments are just like things that I noticed
that stood out or whatever.
That like, oh hey, I had a thought. I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
And so like, obviously I knew I had to comment on that first scene because I did enjoy it. It was pretty good. The in the train.
I also like the voice of the guy who just chimes in about. I can't help but over here. I ride this train all the time. It does not.
I peddle goods in the area.
I peddle goods in the area.
This train does not stop at Tucumcari. You have to go out and then get another train, transfer, and then come back. It'll stop. So then, once he gets to the bar the first time, what's that guy's name? Do we know his name?
Which guy?
The first bounty killer. Yeah.
Mortimer?
Yeah, him. So he going after the guy who thought he was worth more or whatever.
Yes.
And he gets him out of the bar and they're dueling. And he unrolls his satchel thing, and he's got rifle,
and that
shotgun,
pistol with
the comically long pistol.
The pistol with the rifle stock he puts on.
That's the one that he just carries.
Oh yeah.
In his pack, he's got one that the barrel's this long, and I don't know if you noticed that. It's the top of his rack, and I just said that comically large pistol. It just seems like there's too much barrel for a pistol. Yeah. Because you have to come all the way out of your holster.
And that's the guy with the really nasty teeth.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few of them who don't have great dental care.
Well, on that note, could El Indio and his gang be any sweatier and grimier?
Oh, I actually thought about that. The one point, we're jumping ahead a bit here, but I think it was actually after they discovered them trying to steal the money. And they had beat him up, tied him up, and they were going around killing.
Yeah.
Like the big guy with the double bullets, who was originally going to be the guy.
He got that shitty eye.
Yeah. He wakes up, and he's just leaking.
Well, that's in all those movies. Everyone is so sweaty.
They're so sweaty all the time, and I get it. It's the desert and it's hot, but it's still nighttime.
Degrees.
It's not 45 at night,
and they're all just drinking nothing but booze.
Yeah.
Just tequila.
Mm-hmm.
They've been in the sun all goddamn day. They're all wearing layers and layers of leather.
Yeah, lots of clothes. But at nighttime, it's not hot in the desert. It does get cold. And you are leaking. Leaking. And I did cue into that a couple times. I'm like, damn, that's a sweaty dude. At nighttime. Clint Eastwood is just a badass.
Well, here's
I'm not even necessarily just in this movie and his character, just in general. Clint Eastwood, props to you, my guy.
Well,
a badass.
The thing I like about these movies, especially the ones where with Lee Van Cleef, because
he's a very stoic man.
Well, is that Eastwood's not the only cool guy on the screen. Lee Van Cleef is equally as cool.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Because he's wearing the black suit and tie.
Right? He's just very cool.
He looks like a
they're equals as far as cool guys go.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Van Cleef definitely fits the role.
And he did a bunch of spaghetti westerns after that as well.
Okay.
Once because that movie, Eastwood did that right after doing, not The Rifleman. What the hell movie was he in? or TV series? I should know this, but
It came up as a...
I've been drinking since noon, so.
Whoa!
Anyway, he was Rowdy Yates was his character
Yeah.
in a TV series.
Right.
Not Gunsmoke. Anyways, and so then he went over to Italy to do 1 and then 2, and the second one Lee Van Cleef was in it, and then they became huge. And then he came.
Eastwood in the third one?
Yes.
Yeah.
You probably have to watch that.
Well, it's on my watch list now.
It's pretty good. But anyway, so Eastwood after the 3, he came back
To Hollywood.
He was a big
what he
star
is,
because
yeah.
those movies did really well.
Yeah.
Even though they're all Italian, but they played in America and did really well.
Yeah.
But Lee Van Cleef stayed over there for like another 5 years and
Oh.
did probably 15 more
Oh, wow.
spaghetti westerns. He did the Sabato series, which is cool, and
Yeah.
then came back to America
America.
because he was in a lot of stuff, and he was in Escape from New York as
Oh.
right, you know, the movie with Snake Plissken, Kurt Russell.
Uh-huh.
He was in a lot of stuff, but anyways,
I almost watched that movie last night.
but he's cool. He's good.
He was... I liked his character, too. Because they're also the good guys. You know,
It's funny because I watched another. I think it wasn't one of the Sabato movies, but I watched it just last week, and it was really weird because he was clearly wearing a wig, Lee Van Cleef, in the movie, because he's like kind of bald,
Yeah.
and in this movie he had this thick gray side part hair, and it looked really weird because it was
Like, very clearly.
like 5 years after this movie, right? It
So
wasn't.
he's not supposed to have
He was older, but he had this. Anyways,
He's not supposed to have that much hair.
no, it was suspiciously thick. Music,
Great music.
awesome.
Great.
So remember
music.
I said-
I have that. Great music.
Remember I said,
About the music being super loud. and
yeah.
then-
So they would have the the speakers when they were filming the scenes. He would just have the music blaring, and then they'd have him go and dub the dialogue afterwards because he wanted the actors just to
Just like,
do their scenes but be hearing the music
Yeah, so
because
we'll-
it set the mood.
don't need to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because we're dubbing it later anyways.
Yeah.
Because none of you guys are speaking English.
Yeah, you're all speaking Italian.
So that super cool.
Gonna just running through my notes here now. Eastwood, badass. Indio gets out, and they go to that, like, what used to be a church, I think.
Yeah. The little compound there.
Was it who was that guy that he had? Was it just like a jailer, or was it like an informant, you think?
I think it was an informant.
Okay. Well, regardless, he was never going to win that duel.
No.
Like, never. There was zero chance he was winning that duel. And I definitely never, like, honestly, like, right until the end, I never connected the dots of the watch.
The stopwatch scene?
Yeah. Like,
How awesome was that scene with when the music stops, draw your pistol?
I think that's great. Like, that's
And
a
it's
great
so
line.
creepy. It's so creepy.
And the music is...
Because everything stops when that music's playing and it starts to irritate you.
Because it goes on
And then
about...
everyone's just sweating.
It goes on about, like, 10 seconds too long. Like, that music
Yeah.
in a comfort set. Like,
Yeah.
And the fact that there's what? I think there's three times they do that. And like each time it's like, okay, now it's going to stop. And it dings again. Oh, yeah. But I never connected like the backstory of...
But the scene when he takes his wife and child out back and shoots them.
Yeah.
And then, I bet you hate me now.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
He's not a good dude.
oh, he is morally
He's a
reprehensible.
a bastardly fella.
Right? But I also don't think he's really clever. I just think he
No, he's not. He's clearly not.
he doesn't give two
doesn't give any...
F's about anything.
Doesn't. Another thing I noted here, this was after that, they do that, then they run in, they ride into El Paso, and they're at the tavern there, or the saloon there,
Yes.
when Eastwood's character first discovers them, and that's when the other guy sees the weird hunchback dude.
Klaus Kinski.
Yes. Cowboys never pay for things.
No.
And they often take a sip and then leave.
Just, here we go.
Like, what are we doing here?
Tough to run a business there in the middle of nowhere.
Like,
In the
this
middle of
guy, he's doing his best to get you beer, to pour your whiskeys,
Serving you beans.
and you can't even flip him a
Nope.
a nickel. Like, what are we doing here? So I noted that, and then the one sip, so they leave, and what's it, M something? The first, Mortimer. He whiskey, and walks away.
Yeah.
Full cup of whiskey.
Done.
Still. Like, what are we doing? Also, like, what are we doing? Come on, man.
So I miss the days where you could just walk into a bar and say whiskey, and they
Whiskey.
just put a bottle of whiskey down
Yeah.
with a little glass.
Yeah, like, here you go, sir.
Here's your whiskey.
Here's your-
25 cents.
I hope you pay for it. So then getting into like the actual point of them being in El Paso with this heist of this
Yes.
vault or
That safe in the
in a
wooden
terrible
furniture.
spot. Terrible spot. That big of a building and it's on the back wall. Okay. All three of those guards outside,
Yeah.
just walking together. What are we doing here? What's the point?
Why are you in a group?
Why are you walking together? Two of you, maybe. One of you's got to be
Or
about...
at least someone walk opposite. So you pass, but you're always watch because from here to the other way around, there's 45 seconds.
45 seconds. And all three, there's three of you?
Yeah.
And you're just all like, hard linked together? Like, what are we doing? I'm like, this is stupid. Of course they're going to get your shit. You're an easy... bang, bang, bang. All three of you are dead.
How about the job of the guy that's inside guarding the thing, but he's like basically locked in a jail cell?
Yeah. 2 jail cells.
Yeah.
Just chowing on a very dry sandwich.
It's a hell of a job.
It was a very well executed heist
Yes.
with the, very easily killing those 3 guards and blowing a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Because the safe is on the backside of a wall about this thick, apparently.
Yeah.
Even though there's 100 feet of jail cell in
They
between
could have
the
put it
front.
anywhere.
Could have put it anywhere except
Put
for
it
there.
right against the back wall.
So I skipped one note here. Definitely assumed that both bounty killers were not going to work together peacefully.
But they did.
But they did. And then they're just both such good shots.
Well, that's why they're bounty killers.
And that's where my next point is here. The silent stare down when they meet and the boot scuffing. Like, that is such a power move. Just like, hey, nice boot. Ooh, it's dirty.
Yes.
And then the shooting of the hats. I laughed so
That
hard.
was kind of a goofy scene, but kind of fun.
Because I'm
right?
like, he's shooting his hat as he's going to pick it up. Bang, bang, bang. And then he misses. So it's like, oh, now it's his turn to do it. And then when he aims at his face, it's like, oh, God, is he just gonna kill him?
Right? No.
And then the fact he hits it, 4 times out of the air. These hats are incredible hats. Because when Eastwood's shooting his, and it's flying, tens of feet per shot.
Yes.
And then he's shooting his out of the air, and it's flying higher and higher and higher. And then there's not a single bullet
No,
hole.
they put the hat on and move on with their days.
And these hats, I'm like, what are these hats made of, folks? And why aren't you wearing that as a shirt?
Right.
Because that is some incredible material that it can be shot 5 times. And then they're in they're in that hotel room drinking, making their plan, and their hats are just they're
Fine.
barely even dusty.
Perfectly fine.
So I did laugh at that, and I've said this before about the older type of movies.
Yes.
Of the lack of bullet holes in the guy that gets shot.
Sure.
Like when he shoots the guy with the girl 3 times against the wall, and he just falls onto the bed, and his sweater's still perfect. It's like, well,
No, you don't need that. You know what's going on.
I mean,
Storytelling.
you give me a little blood spot, or don't give me something. I don't need there to be a massive hole in this guy's chest, but there's not even a freaking a thread out of place. He's just been shot 3 times in close range. But yeah, the hat scene was very comical.
A lot of squinting.
A lot of
A lot of squinting. A lot of stare downs.
Eastwood also, in all of his movies, keeps his eyes very tight.
The lighting of a cigarillo is always very dramatic.
And with someone else's cigar or
Yes.
cigarette. Or they use someone else's cig to light their own far too often for my liking. It's like, oh yeah, here's my super moist thing.
Yeah.
Light your thing with it.
Yeah.
And it's also not even lit. What are we doing? What are we doing here? You can light a match every 4 seconds because you have to put it out every half a minute. But God forbid you walk into a bar and you're the bad guy. Give me that. I'm going to light my own with it.
Right?
To
It's
prove
making a point.
I thought that was a bit.
But
Also, I loved how they just light matches. Just hey, nice wall. Hey, cap.
it's funny. One of my first apartments, when we were smoking heavily, we had just a thing of wooden matches, and we would just strike them on the wall. And by the time we moved out, beside our couch, it was terrible because it was just. But yeah, we just got a whole thing of wooden mats and put them in an ashtray just as because we wanted to be cool.
I mean, it's sick until you move out and don't get your damage deposit
Right,
back.
but that's fine.
There's just a half an inch of
Damage
stuff.
deposit was only about $60 then. So.
Well, that's true. Plus, you were smoking in the building. How much damage were they carrying?
Right, exactly. So you liked the movie though? Generally, it was.
Yes. Overall, I thought it was a good film.
Would you watch another in the same vein, and
Oh,
specifically in the trilogy?
Oh yeah, I'd probably go. I don't know. Would it be better off to go watch the first one or the third one?
I would say, I would go back to the first one because it's a little.
It's faster.
Right, but it's
It was
also
a long movie.
It's also a little clunkier.
This was a long movie.
But then the third one is the longest one, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But it's also the biggest budget, so it's...
Sure. It's the best.
And also, the thing is, in the third one, you got Eli Wallach, who is awesome, because there's the three guys. There's Clint Eastwood, Lee Van Cleef, and Eli Wallach.
And they don't play the same characters? Or do they characters?
Yeah, they play the same in the third one.
Okay.
Because he is Mortimer in the third one, Lee Van Cleef.
Oh.
But it's like a prequel, because it goes back to before, because he's actually still in...
The military?
He's still in the military, and he's Mortimer. Yeah.
The colonel.
He's still the colonel.
You mentioned earlier about how like they love to laugh and they love seeing guys beat up.
Anytime those scenes happen?
That scene in that little shithole town after they discover them trying to take the money, that was a very haunting scene. When it's just him sitting there with a shit-eating grin laughing and them just beating the piss out of these two guys.
Yeah.
It was like...
And they just love it.
Whew. Okay.
If I'm at a place and that's going on, I'm probably not laughing that hard. To be honest, I mean, that's just Tubesox. That's the way he rolls.
Yeah, but if you had $500,000 worth of cash, maybe...
In 1872.
Yeah, maybe a little different.
Maybe I might give him more of a chuckle.
Yeah, and that whole, like... That's too many criminals in one group for that to end well.
Well, you knew that some guys are getting eliminated.
Yeah.
You got to thin the herd a bit.
And Indio doesn't give a shit about any of them.
No.
He immediately kills his best friend.
Yeah.
Who just gets out of prison.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't give a shit about you guys.
He's ruthless.
So yeah, that was like I had that's way too many criminals working together. It's always going to be a bad idea. That whole ending scene when like they're like getting picked off. It was just like, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun. That whole kind of ending. And the whole time I'm thinking about, like, did anybody find the money in the tree? Because they know it's not in the tub anymore.
Right.
Where'd it go? The one guy's looking in the flour sacks and the corn bags. It's just in the tree, bro.
It's just
and
right
he just
there.
Like, casually grabs it off the horse.
It's just hanging in the tree in the satchel.
He loaded those bodies very terribly, too.
Yeah, he did.
And did you notice that they readjusted them?
I didn't.
So when he
I've
loads
seen that
them,
movie like a
he
zillion times.
He loads them, and he loads the last guy that he's doing the math. Wait a minute, I'm missing $5,000.
Yeah.
So he whatever kills him, and he loads him up, and he's like, he's only on there because of friction with the guy's belt buckle, like in his belt buckle, and he's starting to ride away, and it looks like he's already starting to fall, and then whatever camera pans, he grabs the money out of the tree, puts it on. They cut back. It's a different wagon because there's no gate hanging.
Oh.
And he is much further up the pile.
I never noticed that.
Just go back and watch that little bit. Because there is a gate on that wagon originally that's hanging down. I'm like, why wouldn't you just like do a better job of stacking these bodies and then be able to put the gate up? Because you're going to ride up a hill and you're going to lose 3 of them. And that's like $9,000.
That's $9,000. God damn it.
You're that concerned about the money. You're going to just let them. What are you doing?
You're only there for the money.
That's the only reason you went to that, to infiltrate the group.
Well, I'm just glad that you enjoyed it.
I did.
And I like to think that you'd like to watch the other 2 in the series.
I'd probably like to watch at least one of them.
Well, you should. But if you're going to watch one, you're going to watch 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, now you're going to go back and watch the first one.
Yeah.
And just to see where it began. And
Yeah,
then
you
go, then
That's
on
the-
a
that's
Sunday
the right
afternoon,
order?
a Sunday afternoon when you're hungover and you're just kind of hanging out, then you can watch the 2.5-hour epic of.
Which is only 15 minutes longer than this one. This
There
one's
you go.
2:12.
Oh, there you go.
It was a hefty movie.
Oh, geez, look at the time.
Oh my God. It's a hefty movie just like our hefty segments.
Right?
We love to drag on the movie thing.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, we got some work to do here.
And that leads us into
My favorite segment of the week.
3 things that can kick rocks.
Boop, 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 boop.
Proof is right here.
It's in the pudding.
Okay, this week I've got golf fashion.
Elaborate.
I just don't like the whole look. I go to my bar and I can tell when guys have been golfing because they're all dressed a certain way.
He hates me.
And they got, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but I know that it rubs me the wrong way. And maybe that's why I don't golf, because I can't dress that way.
I would wear this golfing.
Okay.
Every outfit I've worn on the show except for my shorts, dress shoes, and my Tupac shirt. And even then, I'd probably wear that golfing.
Well, that's not the golf fashions that I see at my bar when the guys that go golfing.
So you're talking about guys coming specifically right from golf, where they still have like the pick on their hat. And,
Yes,
like,
and they've got the
gloves in their pocket.
and they dress entirely different for playing golf than they do in their regular life.
Okay, that's fair because I golf pretty much. I dress pretty much the same way.
I don't. I could not do that.
Huh.
And the next thing I have, axe throwing.
Oh, it's fun, man. Have you ever done it?
No,
So how do you know you don't like it?
I haven't done it because it kicks rocks.
This is like, oh.
I don't know how this became a thing. I don't know how this became a thing.
Is it fun? It's not, okay, you can admit you're bad at it. You don't like it because you're bad at it. And that's fine.
No, I don't know because I'll never do it.
Well,
I couldn't find
There
it.
goes our Christmas party.
There's nothing. Yes, our big Triple WS Christmas party. We're getting and I've seen these like mobile axe throwing things.
I have.
That just seems like, oh my god!
I have a little mini game.
Just you're doing this? I'll be about 2 kilometers that way.
You
Thank
hate darts
very much.
too? It's the same thing.
No, darts is amazing.
It's the exact same thing.
No, it's not.
It's throwing a pointy object at a board you're hoping to stick it to, and you get points.
Axe throwing.
That's literally the exact same thing.
And the third thing I have,
So Tubesox hates darts.
real estate agent glamour headshots. What the hell is that about?
Well, I don't want an Uggo selling my home.
Here, what other do you see billboards of plumbers and it's like these,
Honestly, I think that'd be incredible, though.
right?
I would
So
pick
what's
a
the
plumber
deal?
based off of a headshot, and the uglier you are, the
Like so
better
what
chance
about
you get in my
what
business.
about all the homely realtors out there? They're like, I'm not selling any houses. I guess I'm a little too homely.
Well, get better looking.
Like that's just really weird to me.
Get better
That
looking or get busy dying.
you're selling houses. You're not selling theater tickets. You're not trying
Have
to.
you ever met an ugly realtor? See, off the top of your head, you couldn't say yes because you haven't.
Well, I think ugly's a little harsh. I would
Maybe ugly's harsh.
homely.
Homely. I don't know if that's less harsh. That's just harsh in more letters.
You're not offensive. You're just.
Yeah.
But I just find it really odd that whole industry is kind of. You need to be good looking to do it, and they all put it out there, and they get these. Like I saw this one last
Thank God
week,
you don't got to be good looking to do a podcast.
right? Which inspired this being on the list was this one. It was like this awkward chick. And she's like got her back out, and she's looking, and she's throwing like, "What are you doing? You're selling a
Well, yeah,
freaking.
some of the photos are
You're
pretty.
selling a freaking condo. You're not."
It's
Like,
also, yeah.
starring in a 6-part miniseries about just fix my pipes, sell me a house, whatever, fix my car. Is he mechanic? It's just like, oh, Jim the mechanic.
That'd be pretty fun, though.
Come on,
Jim's Auto Body, and it's just him on the billboard.
right?
I'd be okay with that.
It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I hate it. Kicks rocks.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
There we have it.
So, how do you think the show went today, Uke?
Long.
It
but
went
good.
long. It went long.
But
We'll do our best to tighten her up.
Yeah, but at the same time, we know what was going to happen with the
Yes.
what were we watching segments. We always drag it on because we have so much in-depth conversation. It's just how it works.
That's true.
It's 25 minutes of conversation
It is.
every episode. Now we don't have one for a week,
Exactly.
so we're golden.
We're golden.
Next week we'll be right on our target.
What, tell me I'm not going to go over that. I mean, you drop us a line, biguke.tubesox.
Drop us a line. Get in the books.
gmail.com.
Tell us things that you think people would or wouldn't miss.
Yeah, if you'd miss it, if you wouldn't miss it, let us know. What are you listening to on the drive home today?
I'm in a Britney Spears phase right now. Not gonna lie.
That's a phase I've never been in.
You should try it. It's kind of fun.
It's very different from my phase that I'm going
I
through
imagine
today.
it's different, so I'm gonna turn on some Britney and just
Ride the storm out?
try to survive the storm on the way home.
Wow.
What playlist are we diving into this week, Tubesox?
Well, as you guys may or may not know, those who know, awesome.
know.
Those who don't know,
If you know, you know.
hey, join in for the fun.
For those who get it,
I've got a Spotify page that has about 200 playlists on it. And today, I will be listening to a playlist called Dames, Booze, Thugs, and G-Men.
I don't know why you wouldn't like any of those four things.
That is a playlist of music from the Prohibition era.
That makes sense.
So a lot of Cab Calloway, Artie Shaw, Bessie Smith, Benny Goodman.
All people that I know of for
It's
sure.
all basically jazz and jazz adjacent stuff from, your 1930s. It's a pretty fun time.
You like jazz?
B-movie.
Yes!
Look it up. Anyway, so that's what I'm listening to.
Anytime I can drop that line, it's a good movie.
So tune in next week. My goodness, where can you find the show, Uke?
Where can't you find it?
Where can't you?
I don't know where you can't, because I can tell you where we can,
You
though.
can find it everywhere. So we're not-
YouTube, 6:30 Mountain Time.
every Thursday,
Thursdays.
fresh episode.
Spotify for video and audio. iHeart. Apple. Prime. Deezer. Other ones that don't exist or do exist. everywhere, really.
Oh my goodness.
Saturday afternoons on the EST channels. They used to do a replay of our show. Their website has a link to our stuff as well, because we are friends of EST. Good guys.
Yes.
I think that's everywhere.
That's pretty much it. I mean, if they have podcasts, you can find us there. Be part of the last great podcast of the modern era.
Be part of this, folks.
I mean, hop on board. She's a fast train. Be part of it. Well, that could be a new thing.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
It's a journey of discovery.
Anyways, on behalf of Big Uke, myself, Harold Winthrop, and
Kill
Edgar,
the mics.
play us out, Harold.
Big Uke and Tubesox were chatting today on what are we saying? Hey, hey, hey. Those two hip cats found something to say. It was a groovy good time. Now they're going